you're live over on the shorts as well. Alrighty. Shorts, we're here. Hi, hello, hi, how we doing? We're having a lovely day. Horizontal, all good. Shorts, all good. Alrighty. Good. I know I'm a little bit earlier than normal, but because I didn't stream yesterday, I was a bit antsy. Not yesterday, sorry. Last week I didn't because I was busy and I was sick some days. It sucked ass. But I'm feeling loads better, miles better, leaps and bounds better. So, we're here. Hello, Sai, welcome. Can't stick around, but have fun today, man. Hey, always a pleasure seeing you, and I hope you have a lovely day. Even if you can't stick around, I appreciate seeing your face. Your radishy face. In a good way, of course. Just making sure everything's good. Everything is good and right. Tyrantrum Turbo, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're all having lovely days. Just gonna make sure everything is set and ready. Pop out those. Make sure the chat actually pops up on stream. Yeah, there it is already. Hello, Geo. Hi, welcome as well. You were wrong, he streams today. I do stream today. Time zones are weird. So for me, I stream on like Tuesday and Thursday, but for you guys, that might be like a Wednesday and a Friday. Depending on if you're a day fast or a day slow. Don't go black screen. Not yet. Do that when I'm not doing anything, which I guess technically I was doing. But moving on. We are going to do the same thing we do to start every stream, as we do have quite a few people who are ready. We are going to do the thing that we always do to choose what we're going to be hunting. I need to remember to record this time, because the past couple times I didn't record it, so I had to go back and a screen snippet my own bloody VOD to get the spin wheel, and it was slightly lower quality, but now I'm actually recording. So we are going to spin that wheel, see what we have to hunt for the first stream of the hunt. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Please don't be a Masuda hunt or any of the first original Paladin starters. As the first hunt of the stream, we are hunting Shellos. Alrighty, nice, not bad. I do like. I actually don't know what its shiny looks like. Oh wait, I didn't specify west or east. Let me quickly like flip a coin. Let me quickly flip a coin for the pink or the blue one. But that's that. So we'll move back on over to the game. And I'll pull it up. I'm gonna flip a coin. Do we want west or east to be heads? Because I'm gonna flip a coin to myself. I'll say let's go west is heads and east, I believe, like west is pink, east is blue. So pink is head, and then blue is heads, right? Am I losing my mind? So pink heads, blue tails. There we go. That's what we'll do. Alrighty. I don't know how I can show it on stream, but you'll have to take my word for it. And heads. Okay, so that's the pink one. We're hunting the pink one. So we actually need to, let me actually get out the shiny. Shellos, cause that's west, right? Pink is west. Yeah, pink is west. Okay. So its shiny is, oh, okay. It's not exactly what I thought it was. It's like a bit more of a, like a lighter, like a salmon. It's like a salmon color. Alright. It's a web file. Of course it is. Why does it always have, not even a web file, it's an AMV file? What am I meant to do with that? Hold on. Is this a good one? No. Why is there not like a good PNG of this guy that I can just grab? Here he is, please. Yay! There we go. West Shiny Shellos. Alright. So we go here. We go here. And Shellos. Bada bing, bada boom. Little Shellos guy. Look how tiny he is. Look at that little face. Look at that pink little face. Can't see it on shorts yet. Oh, he's so tiny. Oh, I can't even mess around with the image. It's too small. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do this. There he is. He's there. And then I actually have to move that back up. So there he is. So that's what we're gonna be hunting for today. I need to find a location where no, oh, I almost touched. What? I went into the map! Man, oh man. Will I play Silk Song when it releases? I am considering doing it on the stream. But at the same time, the more I think about it, I'm like, do I want to commit that to a stream thing? Or do I just want to, like, kind of enjoy Silk Song for myself? And then, like, then maybe do a video on it. I'm kind of here and there with the idea of streaming it. Like, it would be fun. You know? But we'll have to wait and see. Right now I have to figure out where the heck this Shellos actually spawns. So we can actually do stuff. Is Shellos in Paldea? Or is it only in... If no streams really record casual play, let's see. That's kind of what I'm thinking. One or the other. Like, but I guess if I do that anyway, I'd probably just stream it. Because then I hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I fill out a streaming slot, but I also have recording for a casual Let's Play. Probably not a bad... And I could do like a whole thing. Oh, okay, yeah, Shellos is here. But that's only... Okay, it's for both. Okay. But that's east. Wait. I'm so confused. Do they both spawn in the same place? So, Paldea only for Shellos? Alrighty, well, cheers for the help, Tyrantrum. I guess we'll head down to these lower beaches. If they only spawn there. Go down here. This one might be a hard mass outbreak to get. But I'll just make sure that it's not just... Because they don't appear there. They only appear on the beach itself. Do they not? Or am I, like, completely misremembering right now? Stantler? What is Stantler doing here? Okay, yeah, there's Shellos there. There's a Shellos. A singular Shellos. How am I doing? I'm doing a lot better than I was last week. Last week I was sick, and that sucked ass. But now, I'm back with a fiery fury. Which is why I started streaming a little bit earlier, because I just wanted to kind of start. But I was sick for some parts of last week, and I was very, very up and down with how I was feeling. More so, it was just like this reoccurring cough that made it very difficult to talk. Well, that's a spoiler. You guys saw nothing. Alrighty, since we're here, we can start doing that. God, it's hot in this room. I have to turn on a fan or something. Because I can't open up the window, because there's construction happening still. Which hopefully, you guys won't be able to hear. Well, actually, I don't think they're doing much heavy lifting today. Yeah, it hit me the worst that day, which sucked. And then because I didn't stream on Tuesday, I was behind on other stuff, so I couldn't stream on Thursday either, even though I was feeling a lot better. Which blows. Oh, Goomy! I want a Goomy. King Lyric, hello, hi. Mr. Man who always shouts in capitals, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Let's hope that we can get shallows quickly. Because the last couple hunts I've done by myself. Oh. Well, okay, no, it's a good thing that we know it can only be found in Paldea, right? There's a Feebas outbreak! I'm shooting my foot. There's a Feebas! Okay, alright, okay, just real quick, really quickly. Do you guys have any idea how hard it is to get a Feebas outbreak? Any idea? I genuinely think that this is the hardest mass outbreak to get in the game. And I've been trying to get it. I've been trying to get this goddamn mass outbreak for ages. For absolutely ages. Now, will you guys allow me to hunt this instead of the shallows? And then after I hunt this, I go get the shallows. Because this is a once in a blue moon master. There have been times where I've like sat on that hill with like water power 3 sandwich just to try and get this outbreak. And it doesn't appear. And of course, randomly, on a whim, it shows up. My God, okay. You know what? I'm doing that outbreak. Yeah, I'm gonna do this outbreak first and then do the shallows. Because I've been wanting to get a Feebas for ages. For absolutely ages. Ages. I already have a shiny Milotic. See, I already have a shiny Milotic, but I do want a Feebas. Another reason is because because it's no surprise that I like kind of bulk record these things, right? So what I do a couple spins on the wheel, and those are the targets that I have. So that way I try and find the mass outbreak of said Pokemon, then do it. I had landed on Feebas maybe over a month ago, and not once has a Feebas outbreak arrived. So that's been sitting in my folders, like, I need to do this Feebas outbreak. And a lot of times I try and do it, but then another Pokemon always shows up first. So I'm like, cool. So there's maybe, like, oh my God, I'm doing this. Hold on, let me just get this out. Let me get the shiny Feebas. Shiny Feebas. And I'm doing this today, because this hunt has been haunting me. Feebas shiny. Okay, let me... Sorry for those who really wanted to see that hunt. You still will after we get this shiny goddamn Feebas. Holy crap, finally. Alrighty. I really hope... actually, let me check the time. Like, the actual time I have. You got your sleep back on schedule? Oh, hell yeah. I know, for me, I know getting back on like a good sleep schedule is hard as balls sometimes. So, good on you for getting a sleep schedule back in tow. Good on you. Alrighty, and I think they spawn down here. I think. This is where it says the mass outbreak is, no? Is it in here? Is it? Wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, hey, is that a singular Feebas? So is this the outbreak? Yeah! Oh, thank God, I thought it was bugged for a second. Could you imagine if I get the Feebas outbreak and it ends up the Feebas outbreak was bugged? Because some of them get bugged. And it's real upsetting when that happens. Alright, what I need a water type. Let's use... Who do we want to use? There's a water type. We could use Turbo Junior. We could use Magic. We use Bubbles. There's a lot of water types. Bug, Hollow Nest. Optimus Geo. Oh, Bapanada. We'll use some Turbo Junior for this. Why not? I'm just hoping, like, the spawn rate's not going to be, like, absolutely abysmal. Because it seems like a lot of those are taking up the spawn rates, which sucks. So what I might do, see what happens if I go, like, in here. Bapanada. Alright, that seems to spawn some. This might be a long hunt. Unless I get lucky. But what are the odds of that? Actually, one of the most recent hunts I did, which you guys can't see till later, I actually did get quite lucky. So there's a way I can, like, despawn all those ones. Man, why couldn't it have been in here? Man, why couldn't it have been in here? Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna take a while. Do. Oh, go away. You finished Hollow Knight? Oh, hell yeah. Did you get the Void Heart and go for the true ending? Or a ending? Because I don't think there's a quote-unquote true ending. Did you do all of Godhome? Did you do P5? Pantheon 1 through 5? It was amazing? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, cause if it's one of your first Metroidvanias are hard to get into at first, but as soon as you, like, get into the flow of it, my god, it's so good. I remember when I first picked up Hollow Knight, I was like, this seems fun, like, this seems like a bit of a learning curve, and then, like, then it clicked, kinda, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This is great. Ah, your Game Pass right now. Well, hey, at least you got a ending and you enjoyed Hollow Knight. Yeah, literally rerunning 112 right now. I've done everything you can so far. Cause I was playing Hollow Knight alongside some of my friends the other day. Mentos included in chat. He's one of my close personal friends and fellow YouTuber. You should look at his channel. He's really funny. You're trying to beat Pantheon 5 right now? Oh, hell, you got it, man. You got it. You like Prince of Persia better? Hey, everyone has preferences, man. Don't gotta apologize for liking another game better. But yes, good luck on Pantheon 5. You've got it. But yeah, the other day, I spent maybe like 3 hours just going around and doing a bunch of stuff in Hollow Knight. Like, I have the Void Heart now. I've done all the Dreamers. So now I could do the Radiance, but now I just want to try and do Godhome and do all the bosses to unlock that. Still gotta play Prince of Persia? I might. I do like Metroidvanias, so I might get around to doing it. We'll have to wait and see. King Lyric, you gotta go. Alrighty, King Lyric, thank you so much for coming in. Always a pleasure to see you here. And as always, I'll see you next time. And of course, stay hydrated. That's very good. What was super effective? Glimlet? What's a Glimlet doing over here? Makago's shiny is pretty nice, right? From memory. I might be thinking of Mega Makago, but it also might be the same shiny. Pantheon 5 has to wait. You're 100%ing Celeste right now? Oh, hell yeah. You've got it. Celeste is another one of those baller-ass games. So good. Super, super good. Oh, actually, there's this one game that I've been playing a lot of recently. It's only a demo, but I've been having an absolute blast with it. It's similar to Hi-Fi Rush, if any of you guys have played that. One of my favorite games, Hi-Fi Rush. And this game, I've just been playing the demo of it. It's called Dead as Disco. Oh my god, it's so much fun. past couple days I've booted it up for like maybe an hour or so, and I've just been playing the demo. And it's so much fun. Super simple, but my god. My goodness. If you guys are a fan of like, if any of you know Hi-Fi Rush, and you've played that, you should definitely go and give Dead as Disco a go on Steam. You can wishlist it now. It doesn't have a release date, but I'm definitely getting that like day one. It seems like a lot of fun. Alright, spawn rate isn't too bad. I'm mostly just worried about when I actually have to respawn them, which I would have to make my way through here if I go in there, because there's no place to set up a picnic in here. It seems like it could be annoying, but I need to do this hunt. Go on, Turbo Jr. You played a bit of Hi-Fi Rush, but you lost the Game Pass before you got a chance to play it. Absolute tragedy. Ah, Hi-Fi Rush is one of my favorite games. One of my favorite games, Hi-Fi Rush. Damn. Hello, hi Charlotte. Hope you're having a lovely day. You're in class right now? Well, try and be discreet about it. Don't let anyone catch you. But I'm flattered you're taking your time to watch me during class. That's funny. Me personally, when I was in class, I would never. I would always just zone out. And then ask everyone else, hey, what do we do that class? What do I need to do? What's that about? Or I'll actually pay attention. But that was back in my school days. Go on. Go, Turbo Jr., come on, do your job. Turbo Jr., do your job, buddy. Come on. What the... What... But... Why isn't he auto-battling? Come on, man. Oh, he's low on health. I can't see it because my face is in the way. Hold on. Do I not have any healing items? Oh my god. Well, I have max potions. Not many, but... That's right, you're homeschooled. Yes. I think if I ever in future have a child, I would think to homeschool. Or at least the thought would be there. Turbo Jr., are you good, man? Are you... There we go. I just had to give him some more direction. Naruwalks, hello. I completely butchered your name, but hello, hi. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Have I been paying attention to the notifications? Wore itself out. Caught anything yet this server? No, I have not. We spun the wheel before. I'm gonna switch up. Turbo Jr. keeps wearing himself out. I'll go for... Who do I want to use? We can use... we'll use Samurott. But no, I haven't got anything yet this afternoon. We spun the wheel and we got Shellos. However, a Feebas outbreak appeared. And that is like ridiculous odds. And a little bit of insight into the creative process for like my shorts and stuff. I record a bunch in like bulk, or I attempt to whenever I have time. So in order to make it authentic and still go by the wheel, what I do a few spins of the wheel, and then like I do like maybe 4, right? And those 4 Pokemon are then the targets that I need to hunt. So that way it doesn't, like I don't spend like an hour and a half to trying to get 1 Pokemon in a mass outbreak. I'm gonna say over a month and a half ago, on that list, I had Feebas. And this is the first time outside of maybe one other occasion where I've actually gotten a Feebas outbreak. These outbreaks are unbelievably rare. But on that note, there are not many left from the original outbreak. So, we can get rid of the Samurai. Turbo Jr. did most of the heavy lifting, which we thank him for that. And now, we just have to respawn in a bunch until we get one. I think going all the way back here is best. Yeah, we can see a few pop up. But then it's respawning them that's going to be the sucky part. Because it's not like I can set up a picnic on the water. And I'm gonna run into them. Oh my god. Ah! I can see what happens if I maybe set up a picnic in that little cavern there. Maybe a good amount will spawn there. Because I don't want to have to give them back and forth, but you know, like there's a bunch that's slowing here. Shiny hit into Legend Zaza? What's Legend Zaza? Not much space. There's plenty of space here. Look at all this space. I have to go down, like, down here. Really? Is it because I'm in a cave? Oh, come on. Don't say I can't set up a picnic in a cave. Oh, this hunt might be hell. This hunt might be hell. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Maybe I like climb up. Maybe I just climb back up to respawn them. Oh goodness. Can I do a picnic here? I doubt it. Can I do it here? Really? There's not enough space. You're telling me this isn't enough space for a picnic? Game, come on. Surely that's enough space. I can't do it over here because like, oh, you're hosting it too close to a person. Okay, I can do a picnic here. Oh, good God. So I have to go down there. Oh, boy. Can I, like, see them from up here if I, like, use my camera? No. I have to jump down. Oh, even then, like, none spawn. Okay. This might be tricky. What if I like hug this wall? What I could do, I could like save and then just keep defeating them, and then when it runs out, I just close the game, reopen to the save. I could just do that. Guarantees that like they'll keep spawning and stuff, and I don't have to. You know what? I think I'll do that. Yeah, because doing these resets takes way too long. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, that's still like 9 per minute. You know, like. Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go all the way over there. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna do that strat, which means we need. Unless I can do a picnic on the water. Yeah, I don't think so. What? I was on Koraidon. 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of... I didn't even touch that Bronzong. Didn't even touch it. And Koraidon is standing in water. Oh. Mwah. Brilliant game. God, I've done like 2 resets. How am I feeling? I am feeling a lot better. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling a lot better since last week. I'd hit the hardest on Tuesday, which is why I couldn't stream that day. And then because I got a bit sick, it was a bit harder to get into the flow of things. So I didn't stream on Thursday because I had other stuff that I had to do as well. But yeah, they just announced Megas and Unite. That was announced at Worlds, was it not? Or am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? Or was a Mega Pokemon actually announced? But to answer the question earlier, there has been no... I haven't caught anything so far in this hunt. 2 got announced. Oh, shoot. I'm hoping one of them is Mega Lucario. Purely for the... Actually, let me just double check that I saved. Purely for the sake, because I would find it funny if we had... We're getting 4 by the end of 2025. Gee, we're getting 4 Megas by the end of this year. Don't we already have like Pawmot and Delmise and like Empoleon coming? And Vaporeon? That's 4. So we're gonna get 8 new Pokemon by the end of the year? Damn. 4 of which being Megas? I mean, for Legends EA, I suppose. Like, it makes sense. Is one of them Mega Halucha? Yeah, so my plan is just to kind of stand back here, let Samurott keep going. Then once the outbreak disperses, I close the game, reopen it, do it that way. Because this way, a bunch of Feebas will still spawn. And they'll keep spawning like one by one, and he's always auto-battling them. So if a shiny does appear, he'll just stop. But yeah, but I'll definitely have to have a look at that later. 100% I'm gonna have a look at that later. I don't think I've played Unite. Like, I haven't played Unite in ages, though. I think I played Unite when Latios came out, and I have not touched it since. Because I've been busy doing like these shorts and like other stuff. But it like once Groudon comes out and like those changes to the spawn timers come out, I'll pick it up again. I'll have a look, see how it goes, how it's changed. Because having an objective in middle will make the game more fun. Like, that's not the final objective. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? Yours is Torterra because of nostalgia. Ooh. Okay, Pokemon from the outbreak have dispersed. So now, let's close the game. Reopen it. Pondbird was telling Nintendo that that Nintendo stepped in and basically we're getting two each month for the end of the year. That's pretty good. That means we're getting another one this month. Are we getting Pawmot by the end of this month? Oh, I know. We just started. Gee, I'm still thinking we're in August. Silk Song, just 3 days away. Wow, 3 or 2 days away. Depending on where you are. Feebas outbreak still there? Alright, good. This is definitely a slower way to go about it, but it's actually it's the fastest way to go about it right now. Pawmot is this Thursday? Oh my god. Pawmot's this Thursday? Goddamn. Yeah, we haven't caught anything so far. The stream started not too long ago, so we're kicking off the stream with a shiny Feebas, which, crazy if you were here for my spiel earlier. Crazy that we actually managed to get a Feebas outbreak. Because these things are rare. I've only ever gotten like one Feebas outbreak throughout the entire time I've played. Like the entire time I've ever played Scarlet and Violet, I've gotten one Feebas outbreak. And I got a shiny Milotic from it. I'm just hoping after I do this on the wheel, I don't spin fucking Milotic. Eh? Wouldn't that be a hoot? I'm curious. What if I just run all the way down here, actually? Does that despawn them? Because I could just do that. Go down there. You've never even seen Feebas. Exactly. Like, the Feebas outbreaks are so hard to get. Break off, Salandit! I don't want to fight you! I just want to go around you! I want to see if this works. Oh, it's a hole. It's another hole. Hey, look at all the swine up. Oh, I can't actually get back up. Hold up. Oh boy. If I angle it right. Can I please make it more Unite guides? God, it's been on the back burner for ages. It's been like real talk. I've had a script for the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Defenders for ages. I've had it for ages. But I've just been so out of the loop with Unite stuff. Because I've been really into the shorts and having a whole lot of fun with that. And like, oh my god, this is hell. This is another, I'm just going to close the game and reopen it. I'm not at the effort, go back to where I was, and just do what I was doing before. Because just to like despawn it and then come back, oh, no thank you. Oh, no thank you. But it's been on the back of my mind. It really has been. And like, it's the only real ideas that I have for long form videos anyway. And God, they can just take some time to make and a lot of effort. And I'm not... I'll do it eventually. They'll definitely take a lot longer to do instead of like these shorts per se. But the reason it takes longer is purely because there's not as much motivation there to do it. The knowledge that I have is still definitely there. Don't you stress. And I'm not gonna make like a half-assed 10-minute like I'm not gonna make a half-assed guide. I'll definitely like put all my effort into it, but it will take longer for the reasons I mentioned before. Like I said, there has been a Ultimate Guide to Defenders on the back burner for so long. Ever since I uploaded the supporters. Ever since I uploaded that the Defenders has been on the back burner. And I'm also trying to figure out like easier ways to describe certain things. Because a lot of Defenders in the game are they're unique, but they kind of all fall under the same relative archetype. Because, like, yeah, we have sustain, we have, like, really in-your-face scrappers, like, but then some of them can, like, go for a bit of a mix, because, like, Gudra is by far, like, the poster child for sustain, right? Not so much, like, a hindrance CC, but very much sustain, kind of bully one person, that kind of thing. But then we have, like, Snorlax, where they're very good at, blocking people off and causing disruptions in team fights. And then we have Blastoise that's like really, really tanky and deals like a good amount of damage, as well as pushes people around because he has a lot of like crowd control capabilities. So trying to summarize, like with supporters, it was easy because there was so many, the very, very, very specific roles that every supporter had and that they fell under. And it was like, yep, they all did healing. They all did like more disruption-based things. And these guys are like a mix of two. Bam, easy, done, dusted. Defenders, a little bit more complicated, which would also like, of course, take a bit more time, but it's been taking me ages to do it. I just wish I just locked in attackers first, because attackers, it's either ADC, mage, that's kind of it. ADC and mages, that's kind of the real thing between, like, that separates attackers. You're an ADC or you're a mage. Or you're Mewtwo and you're a weird mage one. Have some water while I wait. This will take some time. We'll have to wait and see. It's almost been half an hour already. So once it disperses, I'll go in, see what remains, and then we'll do that. Ba-boom. Do I have all Hisuian Pokemon? I have them all in Pokemon Home. But yes, I finished the Pokedex in Legends Arceus. So oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, that's it. Holy balls. Alright, we have to get through the trash to get to the treasure now. Out of the way, filthy non-pink. Get out of here. Oh my god. I don't. No! Leave me alone! You can see him! He's swimming further away! Alright, hold on. We need to get Samurott, clear the garbage. Oh my goodness. Come on! No! Get out of here! There he is! No! Leave me alone! Leave! Die! Get out of my way! My god! Thank goodness we got this quickly. Come on! Move! Alright. Switch. Come over here. Let me save. My god, that was so quick. My god! Woo! That's a shiny Feebas! Less than half an hour. That's correct. You know what? It deserves it. It deserves a Master Ball. Holy shit. Holy shit, it deserves a Master. Crit capture 1 and done. Bam! God damn, it deserves a Master Ball. Holy fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. My god, what do we call it? What do we call them? What do we call this lady? I need to stop that timer. What am I doing? Stop that timer. Jesus. Jesus. Ouch. What do we call them? Well, they're purple. We could be very blunt and call like violet or magenta. Grime the Feebas. we just call it Grimer. Crow curses. I try not to, but sometimes I do. Slay Queen. Slay Queen the Feebas. Jellybean? I kind of like Jellybean. Phoebe I like. I kind of like Phoebe. Phoebe the Feebas. I mean, I named a Poliwag Polly, so... I wonder if that says about me. But Jellybean, though. You know what? Jellybean's kind of cute. I like it. We're gonna call it Jellybean. And your name is going to be Jellybean. I think it matches. Charlotte in my lovely chat has suggested it. So your name is Jellybean. God, has this been a hunt in the making. My god, so quick too. That's crazy. That's crazy. And this is when I learned I haven't been recording the whole time. Yay, I've been recording. My god. Yeah. Jellybean. Bam. Goodness Jiminy gracious. Alrighty. Oh, get out of here. We already got the Feebas. Alrighty. Well, that's the Feebas. Goddamn. Alright, we got Jellybean the Feebas. Very nice. So now we actually need to go back. And we need to try and get a Shellos Outbreak. Because that was what we spun at the beginning. So but we got that. We got it. Haha. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so let me reset the timer. I believe Shellos spawn all around here. Either side, right? But we specifically have to get the pink one. Specifically the pink one. So what I'll quickly do, I'll knock one out so I can quickly get to its Pokedex entry. Is it hard to get? The fact that I said holy balls is hilarious. I'm glad that tickled your funny bone. Jesus. I need some water actually. Alrighty. How is Tantrum doing? Oh, let's check in on Tantrum. Where is he? Tantrum was... Here he is. Let's check on Tantrum. How's he doing? Yeah, Tantrum's doing just fine. He does complain a lot though, and he throws some temper tantrums here and there. But he's been doing quite well. You know, like look at that big old smile on his face. We can give him a hug as well. Yeah, he's a hugger. So Tantrum's doing good. So now we need to... I defeated one, so now Shallows. So, do I have to go more east? Because this one only has those ones. How is Turbo Jr.? You saw Turbo Jr. earlier. You know they're doing well. They still got a lot of fight left in them. Man, they helped me clear out majority of that mass outbreak. Alrighty, let's go this way. Can you be in a vid? Well, if you're there when we get a shiny and you yell loud enough, maybe. Just maybe. Well, actually, my moderator brings up a good point. All of you guys are in videos all the time because all these VODs are uploaded to YouTube later. So technically, you guys are always in videos, just really, really long ones. This is not encouragement to start screaming in chat. No, don't. If you just scream at for nothing, I will actively ignore you even. But if you're calm and you bring like good questions, I'll respond. Wait, actually, that's huge news. You know the sitting cuties are back in stock? Holy shit. That'd be great. I did read earlier that you have a sitting cutie Joltik, and my partner loves Joltik. They absolutely love Joltik, so they probably mentioned that in chat as well after you said that, honestly. Knowing them. Am I in the right beach? No, it's the beach over here. So far away. So secluded. Oh my god, you'll be back. Oh my god. Alright, see you soon. Charlotte will be back, everyone. I think this is where... Joltik is in stock. I mean, if Joltik's in stock, and if I check my wallet, and I'm broke, that means I can get a loan. I can get a loan to get a sitting cuties Joltik. That sounds like a wise financial decision. I think I might just do that. It's blocked on school Wi-Fi? Ugh, schools. Taking the fun out of everything. Alright, I need to stop wandering around in circles and I actually need to try and find this thing. But we're not going for Feebas anymore. We are going for Shallows. Bada-bum. And start recording. Again. Good for your partner? Well, it could be a good Christmas present. Give him a Joltik sitting cutie. Because those things, actually, what are the prices of them? Because for Christmas a while ago, they got me a Sitting Cutie, they got me a City Cutie trap hinge and a Flygon. And that sits on my desk every day. And I look at it every day. I'm like, God damn. It's sitting like a cutie. First B-side completed? Oh, hell yeah, Turbo. Hell to the yeah. Goodness gracious. Rocky D, not what we need. Why do I keep looking around here? I'll be real annoyed if a Sobble outbreak pops up, by the way. I'll be real annoyed. So I'm hoping this Shellos outbreak shows up sooner rather than later. But if they can only show up in if they can only show up in Paldea, I don't know why I keep checking these maps. Okay, how many episodes have you done? Oh wait, how many episodes have you done of A Shiny Day into Legends EA? Oh, like how many do I have left to do? I actually have no idea. I think I break 100. I think. Like, maybe just. Because there's all of this month, which is at least 30. Oh, well, there's this month, which is exactly 30 from the beginning of this month. And then there's going to be 15. Or 16 if I do it day of next month as well. So, 46. I'm at 60. So, we go over 100. For the series. I think it's like 100 and maybe 114, 100 and something in that like teen area. 115, 16, 17. That's how many more that's how many in total. But we could calculate how many episodes I have left to do. Gosh. Goodness gravy. Oh my god, an Umbreon outbreak. Bum ba dum bum. I think Quag is his favorite Pokemon now. Either that or Tyranitar. From memory. Oh no, Torterra, that's right. You said that earlier in the stream. I'm silly. I'm having someone else's memories right now. Quillfish. We don't want no stinking Quillfish. It's like a Hisuian Quillfish though. That's a very good shiny. No, I like Quillfish shiny. He's a pink beach ball. Pokemon made a life-size Torterra plush? A life-size Torterra plush? You could sleep on that thing. Oh my gosh. The price of it, though, would be insane. That's at least, like, $300. Like, cause, like, the life-size Lucario, what is that, like, 400? More? Life-size Torterra is crazy. Believer guy, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Right now, we are trying to get ourselves a pink Shellos outbreak, or a Western Shellos outbreak. Earlier in the stream, though, we did actually get a shiny Feebas. So, you can go back in the stream and see that. Bum ba dum bum, dum ba dum bum bum ba bum ba bum bum. Chansey. Wingle. I do believe they only show up in these, like, beaches, right? Is it good? Should I just go to this beach? I think it might have better odds. I'll have to double check how many squares of Shellos there are. I'll double check. I'll double check how many squares of Shellos are here. There's three. There's three in both, so... And that's... Where is that? Because that's on the edge of the beach. If I'm there... I guess I could be a little bit more inward, like more this way, so it counts me more that, right? But I don't see any of them spawning. Try wetlands? I could try, yeah. I mean, they don't spawn here specifically. They only spawn on the beach side, and it's the same number of squares anyway. Because it's like 1, 2, 3, and it's the same down here as well. So I think it's the same odds regardless. So I might, well, I'll triple check, but yeah. So it's 3 down there and 3 here and nowhere else. So I'm assuming it doesn't really matter too much where I am, because it's the same odds either or for both Shellos. So I'll stick here for now. But it's only 3, so it's not brilliant odds. Bum bum. Chansey? I actually don't know where they would spawn though. They might only spawn in the bottom right, or they might spawn around here as well in mass outbreaks. You want a life-size Vaporeon plush? Vaporeon was a good Pokemon until people ruined it. Until the internet absolutely ruined it. Like if you scroll like the Pokemon plushie, like what's in stock, what's out of stock, so many are in stock, and then you just get a flash of Vaporeon out of stock, and you can only imagine. Leafeon outbreak. I do like Leafeon. Hmm. A life-size Flygon plushie? Oh my god. I don't even know how big Flygon is. But I mean, if they would probably make a life-size Charizard before they do anything like that, right? I mean, Flygon... I don't know if Flygon's the same size as Charizard, or if he's like a little bit smaller, or what have you. What's my favorite evolution? Comes and goes. Like, Umbreon's, of course, like a solid option. Umbreon's very... just well-designed, very simple, very pretty, very good shiny. But I do like Leafeon as well. Flareon's fluffy. I'm not a huge fan of, like, Jolteon. But if I had to say a favorite, I'd probably... The one that I've spent the most time thinking about is Umbreon, but I think my favorite would probably have to be Leafeon. Something about it. I just like its leaf tail. It's cute. Yeah, Umbreon's an absolute classic evolution. And then Sylveon as well. The only one that I would actively say I don't like would probably have to be Jolteon. And then Flareon hate is so forced. Flareon hate is unbelievably forced. People who hate Flareon give me the same vibes as people who dislike Growlithe. It's like, yeah, man, it's a freaking dog. Like, what are you expecting? It is a fire dog. And it's fluffy. Doop 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 doop. Your favorite evolution is Drapion? True. His name ends with Eon. So he has to be an evolution. It just makes sense. He's making a thorough jape. You know, like Scorpio. I was about to say Scorpio. Skorupi and its evolution Drapion. That's what he's saying, because it ends with Eon. Ha ha ha. Just like Espeon or Umbreon ends with Eon, so has to be an evolution, right, guys? Big ol' pink. Pink? It's shiny's pink. Big ol' purple scorpion. Also, it is Charizard. Oh, Mega Lucario. Oh, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick. Because someone came in, Indy, he came in earlier mentioning it, and I'm like, oh, I'm excited to see which Megas are gonna be coming to Unite. But I was gonna have a look at that after stream, but confirmation of Mega Charizard X and Lucario, that's hype as hell. Super hype. Because I mostly just like the idea of Lucario being a ranged attacker. That's the main thing. And I'm assuming, like, do they have classes listed to them or roles? Did they announce the roles as well? Because it makes sense that Mega Lucario would be like an attacker, and then maybe Charizard X would like be an all-rounder. Or how are they doing the Megas? Are they doing the Megas similar to how they did Mega Mewtwo, where it's different? Where it's 2 different licenses? I would assume so, right? Where there's like, you can play as Charizard, or you can play as Charizard Mega X. Or like, you can play as Lucario, or Lucario, or Mega Lucario. Shelder, that's the wrong shell. That's the wrong shell Pokemon. I find it weird that I would have thought it would show up at all beaches instead of just these 2 specific ones. Or at the very least, the 2 beaches on opposite ends, you know, west and east, instead of it just being these 2 beaches here. They had the opportunity to do it and they didn't take it. After Shellos, can I shiny hunt the next Pokemon you got on the wheel? That's the idea. That's the whole idea, man. But yes, after the Shellos, I'll spin a wheel, and whatever it lands on is what we hunt next. Yeah, that sums these streams up. That's how we do it. Feebas was an exception. Feebas was an exception. For if you were here earlier, you heard the reasoning. And I don't feel like saying the reasoning again. Those of you who heard and know. But pretty much just because, like, Feebas, impossible to get as an outbreak. Impossible. It's a Feebas, bro. It's a Feebas. Come on, it's a Feebas. Has the wheel... Oh, God. I need some water first before I continue on my spiel of nothing. Has the wheel ever managed to land on any of the event outbreaks of these? No, not once. And I wish it had for at least once to make my job just a little bit easier for a day. But I mean, at that point it would be too easy, right? Because the event mass outbreaks... Ugh. Yeesh. Yeesh. Those shiny odds... Those shiny odds are like the equivalent of Legends ZA. Which, if you guys know anything about that game's shiny odds for mass outbreaks, you know the reason I don't do it is because it's simply too easy. And sure, you can say, but Crow, you're hunting in Scarlet and Violet. Isn't that game also easy? Yes, but not for the same reasoning. The reason Scarlet and Violet is easy to hunt in is purely because of the amount of spawns that you do get. The shiny odds stay the same for the most part. It's still like a 1 in 812 chance to get one. In Legends Arceus, you do a mass outbreak, that's a 1 in 150 chance to get one. That's roughly how many Pokemon there were in the first generation. Like, those odds are so much better than this. And those mass outbreaks are really easy to reset. Like, really easy to reset and to get. So it's really easy to get shinies in Legends ZA. Arguably easier than Scarlet and Violet. By like a large margin. Especially if you don't do a wheel or anything. And those shiny odds increase even more if you fill out the Pokedex. If you have like a Pokemon level 10 research, automatic shiny charm odds are put on that Pokemon. 1 in 2,000. 1 in 2048 for that Pokemon that you've reached level 10 with. And those odds further increase if you get a mass outbreak of that Pokemon, making it a 1 in 120 chance. Not even to mention the sound effect. There's no sound effect in this game, so you have to rely on your eyes alone. So when you're hunting something like a frickin' Poliwag, that's gonna take a bit longer than when you're just running around in Legends ZA and then you hear the most audible shiny nut sound effect I have ever heard. Yeah, imagine how many Poliwags I missed. I know I missed at least 2. I know that for a fact. I know I missed some. But in Legends ZA, you would never miss one. No, not ZA, Jesus Christ. It's every time I edit, the ZA is being pushed into my head. Legends Arceus. Gosh. Yeah, I've played the game already. I finished it. The shiny odds even better. It's a 1 in 10 chance base to get a shiny in that game. It's no challenge, really. Doing a shiny a day is child's play. Now 100 shinies a day, that might be an actual challenge. No, if there's ever a shiny odds of 1 in 10 chance, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Legends Arceus. I find it funny that during Worlds, the official Pokemon account came out and was like, these are Pokemon that you're saying the name of incorrectly. And they have now said that it's not Rayquaza, it's Rayquaza. Like the thing in space, you know, quasars? It's like Rayquaza. That's how you're meant to say it. The official Pokemon account said so. Same with like Illooms or whatever it is. Illooms to me, I forget that Pokemon. But it's like Illooms and Volbeat. It's like Illusme? I have no idea. It's something weird. But they never said how to pronounce Arceus, which I find weird. Because that's the one that's like probably the most debated, is it not? Arceus. No, it's Arceus. No, it's Arceus. You gave your Legends Arceus to a friend and she keeps finding shiny Pokemon, so she's scared. Oh, is that like the notification startles them? I see. I mean, yeah, shinies in that game are like... Alright, doing like a full art hunt in Legends Arceus, yes, that's harder. Yes, that's harder. Because the spawn rates aren't as much in Legends Arceus. The spawn rate, like the shiny odds are still like 1 in 4,096. But yeah. It's always been pronounced Quasar. Yeah, right. Rayquaza. Yeah, nice. I've always like interloped them, like one or the other. I don't really care too much. I would say one or the other. You gotta go? Alrighty, King Lyric. Well, thanks for sticking around for as long as you did, even though you had to say you had to leave a while ago. But regardless, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated. It's a very important thing to do. Pretty sure Chalice isn't here. Poliwag outbreak. You're joking. A Fennekin outbreak? Bro. come on. Anytime, like, I say this most streams, but anytime it's like a shiny that I actually would want to hunt for, that's when I get, you know, like, I have to, like, get the Shellos Outbreak. But then I'll just get, like, random shinies that I'd really want to get. Like, right there, yeah, like, there's a Riolu Outbreak. That's pretty cool. Could do that. Flygon Outbreak. Well, Flygon Outbreak appears quite often, honestly. Someone pronounced Flabebe Flabebe? Flabebe? Interesting. If I ever have to shiny hunt Flabebe, I'm just gonna nickname it Flabebe. I'm gonna forget I said that, but see, this is what I'm talking about. The best place to hunt Tynamo is in this pond. Again, I never get Tynamo Outbreak there. And here we are. Here we are in a world with a Tynamo Outbreak there. Isn't that freaking gold? Do you guys want me to hunt Tynamo? I'm not lingering on this. I'm going. I'm leaving. Doing that. The status for ZA actually make you sad because you love the original and love the XY anime, so Clement not being in the game is sad. Is he in the game? Well, I mean, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. The game hasn't been out. We didn't know, oh god, what's his name? What's his name? There was the train conductor guy in Legends Arceus that I didn't think we knew was in the game until later. Oh my god, Royal Pair, use code pair in the Fortnite item shop. I don't think we knew that he was in the game until like people started playing it, right? So who knows? Maybe Clement's in the game. Well, I mean, he is like the Lumio City gym guy, so surely he at least shows up. Or there's like some kind of reasoning he's not there or anything like that, right? He wouldn't just not be there. Either that or like Clement's not in there, but Bonnie is, and Bonnie's like grown up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think, like, if Clement's there, Bonnie will be there, right? But if Clement's not there, there's a chance Bonnie might be. It would feel weird to not have him there, though. I want to hear him say Clementic gear on, and this is the power of science. Now, I want Ash to break in for like a few seconds just to say the power of science is amazing, and then he dissolves. That would make Legend ZA peak. Also, welcome back, Gio. Hope you're having a lovely day. Still resetting for this Shellos mass outbreak. It'll take time. As all things do. It's your phone cut off, so you have to leave for good now. Anyway, well, sad to see you go, but appreciate seeing you here, man. And as always, the VODs always are uploaded later, so if you ever feel like you miss out on anything, the VODs are always there so you can watch back. But I'll also be streaming this Thursday as well, so look forward to that. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night and you have great dreams. And as always, remember to stay hydrated. Is Bonnie even in the original XY games? Yes, I believe so. I believe Bonnie's in the original XY games. She's like in the gym with Clement. Almost out of class? Oh, school's out. Ring that bell. La 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 la. You guys ever watch that? For what, like fish hooks? You guys ever watch that? Is that an Australian thing? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do I sound crazy to most of you? Charlotte, you're Australian. You know what I'm saying, right? Please, I'm gonna look so bad if you don't. I'm gonna seem crazy. Like that one guy that was in America that said there's a chair as well when there was a group of people outside a bear cave. Do kids nowadays know about Bear in the Big Blue House? Oh, the Royal Pair, used car pair, Fortnite item shop, Jesus, oh. Goodness. If I ever get him, I can't, like... If I ever get Tropius on... What do you call it? What do you call it? What is it? What is it? What? Am I going insane? Am I going crazy? I'm gonna move on. Yo, Gen Z? No, 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 I swear. I swear I'm not crazy. I swear. You need to believe me. Bananas in pajamas, they're chasing you downstairs. Please, I swear it makes sense. I swear. Man. Magic Plays. Hello, hi. Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we are hunting for a Shellos. But first, we actually need to get a gosh diggity darn outbreak, which we haven't for over roughly 20 minutes now. Roughly 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. If I ever get Tropius on the wheel, if I don't name it Royal Pair, you guys will probably kill me. So, I just have to name it Royal Pair. That's a set in stone nickname for that thing. Either that or just nickname it Use Code Pair. And that'll be my most viewed short because I'm referencing another content creator. You do know Bananas and Pajamas? Oh, thank God I haven't hit all the marks for crazy today. Bananas and pajamas, bananas and pajamas, dun 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 dun. I mean, that show's been rebooted quite a few times as well, I think. Ha! Oh, frick off, Barboach. Man, Barboach can spawn here? I didn't even know that. Yet here we are. Wow. Isn't that humorous? What are the other places I have to offer? Huh? What do we got? We got a Whoop Rat. We got a Squirtle outbreak? God damn. Dwosion? I think Dwosion shine is like blue. Instead of green ectoplasm, it's blue ectoplasm. Or brain mucus, whatever you want to call it. See you soon, Charlotte. I don't know if I said anything yet, but hello, hi Magic Plays. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. I think I said hello. I believe I did. If I didn't, hi. Alright, you gotta go. Alrighty, Magic. Well, thanks for coming out. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Don't go to sleep. Gyarados. Whoopa, 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 whoopa. I already said hi. Goodness gracious, I'm going crazy. I'm going senile on you guys already. I'm not even that old, I swear. Little did you know I use a voice changer and I'm actually 68 years old. And I know all about the stock market. Nothing there. Date and time. I wonder if this is the best place to do it. I could eat like an Encounter Power 2 water sandwich to increase my odds a bit. I could do that. It'll increase the odds of every other goddamn water Pokemon around me, but it would make it a little bit easier to get it. Alright, what I'll do, I'll move down here. And grab you, Gimmighoul, because why not? The last thing we want is to get a blue outbreak though. That would suck. That would suck huge. Double check just to see the range of the kind of like, is that the swamp area? Oh wait, is it? Do I need to stand in the swamp area actually? Was I wrong this whole time? Hold on, let me. No, not Feebas. Not that. You. Oh yeah, I should just stand in the swamp area. No, yeah. I'm just gonna say Naruto. Naruto was right. If I just stand over here, I'll have decent odds. I think like right around here should be decent. Yeah, that should be good. And now we get it for frame 1. Bam. Did anything even change? Nope, those are the same outbreaks, I think. Wait. Shroomish. I think those were different outbreaks. I haven't seen a pink one though. So I'm starting to be a bit skeptical. Because it says this is the pink one. Is there like a... It says lives on beaches, but Do I go to the other beach? The other beach side? Have I never caught a pink one? Have I never caught a pink shallows? Wait, hold on. Hold on just a goddamn minute. Am I being silly right now? Should I actually be over here? Let me have a look see. If a pink shallows is here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Have I never caught a pink shallows? Surely I have, right? Well, crit capture. 1. Done. Not a shiny, but we're experimenting here. Have I never... And then we can chuck this guy in box 1 over here. I have never caught a pink shallows. Are you kidding? Or maybe I have. Am I going crazy? Why did it only show one of them? Banana bacon? Well, hello, hi. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Asking with the question, do I stream on Twitch? I used to, but then Twitch changed its policies, meaning I couldn't have like a joint chat on the stream itself, and I couldn't say, hey, I'm also streaming on YouTube. I couldn't say that. That was against their terms and conditions. So I no longer stream on Twitch, and I only stream on YouTube, both over on Shorts and on a horizontal form as well. Horizontal has a little bit more, well, I prefer the layout of that, but Shorts, yeah, Shorts is there as well. But yes, hi. Hello, hi, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you stick around. Hope you enjoy the stream, and hope you just have a good time. But also, hello, welcome back, Charlotte, on your other account. Did I go past the shallows? I already know that they spawn here, but I'm like, have I never caught... Because I just caught a pink one then. Because I finished the Pokedex ages ago. Did I never catch a pink one until just then? That's kind of what's going through my mind. Where the heck... You know what? It doesn't matter. Because now I can actually spawn a proper pink one. Yeah, but they spawn here. That's crazy. So I want to go, like, over here. My goodness. I was straight up going to get a blue shallows. And I would have thought none the wiser. I'm pretty sure, though, that they would only spawn on this side then. So I guess I can just keep resetting until I see it right here. Right? Unless the pink one will spawn at one of these beaches, which I highly doubt. Which, if that's the case, I guess I can zoom in a little bit more. That feels wrong. I need to zoom out just to see more. What am I hunting for? As if you turn your eyes to either the top of the shorts or the bottom of the horizontal, you can see that we are going to be hunting for a shiny pink shallows. Yes, yes, we are. We're hunting for a shiny Shellos, as that is what the wheel has decided, and that is what we must hunt. So we're trying to get a mass outbreak of it, and after we get a mass outbreak, we do the hunt. Believe it or not, sometimes finding the mass outbreak takes longer than the hunt itself. But there's other times where it's the same thing, where getting the mass outbreak takes just as long. And the worst offender of this was when I spun for Barboach. It took us an hour and a half to get the mass outbreak, and we got a Wish Cache outbreak maybe 3 times, which was a bit of a slap in the face. And then the hunt itself took an hour and a half as well, so 3 hours in total to get 1 shiny. Thank you for the shiny Whooper name. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you name your shiny Whooper pudding. Goodness. Jigglypuff. They just... Have you guys seen that they just completely fly away if you stand next to them too long? It's hilarious. Same thing happens to, like, Igglybuff, I think. I don't know if it happens with Wigglytuff, but it might. If it does, that would be really funny. Favorite Pokemon game? Ooh, gotta be hard. The one that I put the most hours in is definitely Scarlet and Violet, obvious reasons. Specifically the Switch 2 version as well. But my favorite Pokemon game? If we talk about favorite generation, I'd probably have to say like either Alola or Unova, because those two are really good. I do really enjoy those games. I would probably have to say like Ultra Sun, honestly. That and like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, those games are fun because they're different. But also because they're fun. But I think I'd have to say Ultra Sun. There's just a lot in that game. Like, I love the atmosphere, I love the new Pokemon that was introduced in Alola, I love most of the starters. The islands themselves, I think, are great. Sun and Moon was peak, I would have to agree. Sun and Moon's amazing. Gave birth to the perfect starter as well. Rowlet. Absolute orb. And then Decidueye. Oh, such a sick starter. We all agree Alola's the best. Alola is by far my favorite region, I think. Once upon a time, I would have said Black and White. And I think that might have just been nostalgia talking. What is that? Oh, it's an Ampharos. But at the same time, I do like Black and White. It does have a, like, it's very, very pretty. Unova. Chose Rowlet in Pokemon Arceus? Ah, yeah, the grass fighting Hisuian Decidueye. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think the Hisuian evolutions of like Typhlosion, Samurott, and Decidueye, I think they're alright. I think out of all of them, like, I don't know actually. I might be biased. I think I like Decidueye the most. Samurott's is cool though. Actually is pretty cool. You got jump scared by the fighting switch? Yeah, fair. I'm still curious as to why they chose fighting. Because there was already the Hisuian Lilligant that was grass fighting. So at that point it's like, why? I'm curious why they didn't like just stick with grass flying, maybe. But I guess it makes sense. Like traditional Japanese martial arts kind of represented through that, so. And then, of course, spirits represented through Hisuian Typhlosion. And then samurais through Samurott, believe it or not. So, it kind of makes sense. Gave your 3DS to a friend, chose lit not knowing Incineroar exists. Oh god, yeah, that'd be a bit of a cruel awakening, honestly. It's such an upcline. Like it goes from like Litten, it's like, oh yeah, Litten, hell yeah. Torracat, oh yeah, this is sick. Incineroar. Incineroar. Ruining VGC since the day it had Fake Out. Like, Fake Out, Intimidate, Parting Shot, like, what were they thinking? And a good defensive typing? Fire Dark? Come on. Grass Dark would have been good. Honestly, it would have been cooler. Yeah. Would have been cooler. Then what would have said? Samurott should have been like Water Steel, you know? Samurott Water Steel and been like a lot more into that like heavy armor samurai. How sick would that have been? But no, I mean, we got Triple Arrow, and I think Triple Arrow is a pretty cool signature move. Well, hey, we have Decidueye, and Decidueye is probably the biggest W we'll get. You know? Like, Grass Ghost, sick as hell typing. Love all my Grass Ghosters out there. I can only think of 3 off the top of my head. 2 of them are in the same line. Oh wait, no. I can think of 5 now. Cause there's a Poltergeist and oh god. Oh god, what's its name? It was the it was the different form of like Sinistea and stuff. Sinistatra? Sinistatra and Poltergeist, I think? Or its names? Do I have a favorite? Ooh, typing pair. Ooh. Favorite typing pair. Like, that I would want on a Pokemon? Or is already, like, on a Pokemon? Because if I don't have to think, like, purely thematically, I think Grass Fairy is pretty cool. Either that or, like, Ground and Steel. I'm a huge fan of, like, ground types. I mean, like, my favorite starter's Turtwig. My favorite Pokemon's Flygon. But I think Fairy Grass is really cool thematically. Are there any Fairy Grass types, though? Because you would think Celebi is, but no, Celebi's Grass Fairy. No, Celebi's Grass Psychic. You would think, oh, Florges, right? No, Florges is pure fairy. Well then Comfey, right? Nope, Comfey's pure fairy. Grass fairy. Grass fairy. Cottony! Whimsicott. Whimsicott is grass fairy, because it got the fairy typing. And I think that's the only grass fairy type. Maybe. Wait, no. No. Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu's grass fairy. So there's the Whimsicott line. There's Tapu Bulu. And Shiinotic from Sword and Shield. I think. Or is that Psychic? I think it's a grass fairy. Man, when is this mass outbreak going to show up? But yeah, I think those are the only grass fairy types. The Whimsicott line, the Shiinotic line, and then Tapu Bulu. You just love pink and green? Pink and green's a good color palette. One of the main reasons Splatoon 2 sold so well. I'm kidding. It sold well because it's a good game. But they knew what they were doing with color palettes. Come on, give me the Shallows outbreak. Pretty please. Alright. I might make a sandwich. I'll make a water sandwich just to increase the odds of getting the outbreak. Alrighty. What do we need? What do we need for a water encounter sandwich? We need... So we need encounter power. I think what we need is... So we need rice, 6 things of rice, cream cheese, and salt. Fun. Cream cheese. And salt. Silver pick. Alright, time to stack this rice. Oh boy. And then we don't put the bread on top. We waste that bread. Bam. You love Animal Crossing, Zelda, Pokemon, and Kirby? Definitely just a Nintendo person. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. What keyboard do I have? I have a Red Dragon keyboard. It's a Bluetooth one, or it can be plugged in with a wire. I also have a Red Dragon mouse, and I'm quite a fan of them. Also, hello, Magic Players, welcome back. We're simply eating a sandwich so that it'll increase our odds to actually get the outbreak. As you can see, encounter power, water 2. So hopefully we'll be able to more likely get the outbreak now. Hopefully. Because we'll definitely get a lot more water type outbreaks, but we'll just have to wait and see if we actually get the Shallows. It'd be great if we got it straight up. Let me clear my throat. There's an Azumarill, Tatsugere. Nopery, no, nothing there. Just gotta check the perimeters still, though. Because you never know. You see that I haven't updated the shiny mass outbreaks? No, I have not, because I forget to connect to the internet every so often. But I don't know. I guess I wait just to see if I can maybe get some kind of, like maybe on the wheel, maybe I can get a Wooper and then I can just do it through this. Or if I get one of the ones that are gonna be coming out next, which is the fire ones for Chi-Yu. Then I can connect online, get it that way. Oh, Charlie! Oh, Royal Pair, use code pair in the Fortnite item shop. Oh my goodness. If I ever get a Tropius, if I don't name it Royal Pair or use code pair, I feel like you guys will kill me. And I said this earlier. I know I said this earlier. I'm running out of things to say, god damn it. we have a royal pair counter going now. We found 3 of him. Halucha outbreak. I have 4 shiny Haluchas now. Every single one of them I can Mega Evolve when I bring it on over. He did. He was doing a Nuzlocke. Yes, he started his very, very first one, his Ultra Sun Nuzlocke. So I wish him luck. I popped in for a little bit to see what his team was looking like. He chose Poplio as a starter, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's all right. And then I saw that he had a Zorua, and I'm like, how did he get a Zorua in the Sun and Moon? And what was it? His what do you call it? What did he have? He had like a Furfrou. He had something else. You have to again because you have a Cerulege on your team and you wanted it as a shiny. Well, I hope you know what it looks like and you won't be too disappointed. Because shiny Cerulege is... The only difference is contact lenses. It just has blue eyes, I think. No, it has red eyes. Shiny Cerulege has red eyes. And that is it. But I mean, hey, I have 2 shiny Armorers, so... What can I do about it? One of which I got for myself. And then another I got because of the wheel. Have I ever shiny hunted an Arceus? Yes, I have. And it is supremely easy. Very, very, very easy. Easier than Scarlet and Violet. And I'll die on that bed. Miles easier to hunt in that game. Like, you get a shiny sound effect, you can increase your odds to 1 in 150. Like, that's insane. The most I can increase my odds to in Scarlet and Violet, not using sandwiches, mind you, is 1 in 819. Which, again, like in Scarlet and Violet, with the amount of spawns you get most of the time, it is still pretty good. Like, those are good odds. Scarlet and Violet's a good game to shiny hunt in. But Legends Arceus? That's so easy, dude. That's way too easy for me. How long on average does it take to get a shiny? I would say around like hour 45, hour and a half on average in this game to get a single shiny. Of course, sometimes you get lucky. And like, well, I mean, it's a shiny, so it's all about luck. Like, there was one day I spent 5 hours just trying to get one shiny, and I got maybe 2 others during that time. Yeah, it usually takes me 20 to 1 hours. Yeah. 20 to 1 hours. No, but in reality, I usually get a shiny minimum every 2 hours. Which again, very good odds, all things considered. But in Legends Arceus, if I wasn't doing a wheel, I would be able to get like a shiny every half hour. Like minimum. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like that it's so easy to get shinies now. It's like, alright then, go back to, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green. And, like, shiny hunting that, or shiny hunting older games. Those older games are still there. You can still shiny hunt for older stuff, you know? Like, you don't have to stick around here, but then they have, like, not, like, 10 copies of the game open, and I'm like, alright, mate, now you're getting more encounters than me sometimes. Like, that's crazy. Because there are some really bad mass outbreak areas where you only get, like, maybe 7 encounters. Like, every picnic, where it's, like, people do it on speed up. They have, like, 10 copies of the game, and it's like, oh my god, I got this shiny with this odds. I'm like, but you were speeding it up, and you had, like, 8 other copies of the game going at the same time and doing 8 encounters, like, every 5 seconds. Isn't that a bit ridiculous? But I mean, that's why people do it, right? Yeah, you just want your Pokemon to look cool. You don't want to sit there for 3 years. Yeah, right? But some people enjoy doing that. Like, some people, there was this one guy that was specifically trying to get a shiny Feebas from a location where Feebas had a 1% chance to spawn. And I think he spent a year of his life streaming, like, every day to get it. Like, a full-on year, maybe even a year and a half. And he got, like, over 200 shiny Magikarps, over, like, 80 shiny Choodles. This was in Sword and Shield. Psychos. I mean, it's content, I guess. It's suffering for content, and that's the thing that gets the most views, does it not? Either that or a thumbnail with, like, dead eyes and huge teeth and rosy cheeks. Really, any Mr. Beast thumbnail? Because that targets specifically children as well, right? And it's like, what happened to thumbnails when they were, like, actually cool? You know, and they weren't just such blatant... Also, hello, hi, Emoji Bro. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Whether you subscribe through the stream or you came across the shorts and you did so that way, I appreciate you just as much as I appreciate everyone else. So, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, sometimes, like, shiny hunters can be crazy. Absolutely crazy sometimes. Ballistic, even. anytime I play through like a game, like a Pokemon game for the first time, I don't really worry too much about shiny hunting. I just like, yay, I'm just gonna play the game and like create a team that I think is cool and Pokemon that I like. Like when I played through Legends Arceus for the first time, I had a team of Hisuian Decidueye, Lucario, Honchkrow, Alolan Ninetales, Hisuian Goodra, and then I think I had like a Garchomp as well, because I was trying to do a well-rounded team, and I think all of those had a different type. So I had a relatively good, well-rounded team, but a team that I also thought was just cool. And it only consisted of 2 Hisuian Pokemon. My starter and then Hisuian Goodra, because Hisuian Goodra is probably one of my favorite Hisuian forms. You joined the Discord? Alright, so if you just joined the Discord, you have to make sure that in the rules you scroll all the way to the top and do the little tick verification. That way you'll be able to actually go through and do stuff. But yes, you do have to make sure you read the rules. Click that tick to be like, yep, I've read the rules, and then you'll have access to a lot of stuff. The server itself, yes, is a little bit slow. Not that many people, but it'll get there with time. If you talk, I would appreciate it if you guys started talking it and using it more. Man, no Shellos at all. That's a bit crazy. Favorite legendary? Ooh. Including mythicals or excluding mythicals? Because I think if we're including mythicals, I think I've always had a soft spot for Marshadow. I'm a huge Marshadow man. Ghost and Fighting is a sick typing, and then he's just a little guy. He's just a little martial arts guy. I think he's sick. But if we exclude mythicals, it makes it harder. But including all, it would have to be Marshadow, but excluding mythicals, I would probably, like, if we're thinking just box art legendaries. Man, that's hard. Honestly, maybe Koraidon. Maybe Koraidon for box art legendaries. I don't know. I love the lizard. I love the lizard thing. And it's like, yeah, that's Rayquaza, but I don't know. Rayquaza just never really clicked with me. He looks awkward to me. I don't know. Mega Rayquaza, though. That looks sick as hell. Looks like a shooting star. But Rayquaza normally looks like something I would tie to like a ceiling fan and watch it spin around. Jirachi or Hooper, those are good choices. I like Hooper. Hooper's a good one. Diance's also a good one. X and Y gave us two fire mythicals and then gave us Volcanion. Volcanion is special. The first fire water type, and it's absolutely something. Entei, imagine lying on him and just sinking in the fluff. True, but then imagine he barks and you die from a volcano. But Entei is very fluffy. I do really like his mane. I think out of legendary dogs, I'm not a huge fan of Raikou, but Suicune and Entei, they are awesome. Chapter 2 B-side done? Oh, hell yeah, Turbo. Hell to the yeah. You get those B-sides done, man. Gonna take a break from Celeste? Your hands are starting to hurt? True. Too true. I mean, yeah, you spent a while on the Chapter 2 B-side, so goddamn, give your hands a bit of a break, man. Royal pair, royal pair. Oh, you use code pair at the Fortnite item shop. Jesus. Wait. I almost reset it. It's actually right there. Oh my god. The outbreak's actually right here. Jeez Louise. Gee, I almost just restarted the day. Alrighty. Open it, close it, save it, bam. Save it, close it, reopen it. That's the right order. We can actually start hunting. Yippee! Alrighty, now we actually have to make it so the mass outbreak spawns. You always thought Hooper was weird? In what sense? In what sense did you find Hooper weird? Oh, I really hope more spawn. Okay, there's a decent amount spawning. Seems like majority of them conglomerate over here. He's just a weird little guy. He's a weird little guy that can turn into a huge genie. Oh my goodness, Angel Rose! Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great day. But thank you, I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you just as much as everyone else here. So, thank you. I didn't start the timer! No, I'm silly. It's fine. No, oh, look guys, we just got here. Oh, we're starting to hunt the shallows. Oh, man, I wonder where they spawn. It seems like most of them spawn over there for some reason. Oh, that's odd. Weird thing with teleporting rings and it turns big with big rings and it speaks. That's fair. I mean, like, the whole premise of that movie, I can't really remember. I just remember, oh, look, there's shiny Rayquaza. That shit's sick. Or like shiny Megas in like the shiny primal forms. I think I watched that movie once and I've forgotten most of it. Does doing this spawn a couple more? What's the thought process that led to its creation? I don't know, but usually mythicals are always based off of something. Like, Mew was based off of DNA, Celebi was based off the myth of fairies. Shaman was fully based off the Gracidia flowers and the culture that came with that. Well, I guess the inspiration for him was just kind of genies, right? Genie in a bottle, and how like some genies, I think there's like other interpretation of genies are like kind of like people that only have like their grand power when they actually have their bottle. Because it's definitely like a genie thing. That's like extraordinarily apparent, right? I should... Ah, no, Galade's better at clearing them out. I should give him the hasty nature, so he's a little bit faster. If I want to do it optimally. But I don't care much for optimally. Yeah, obviously it is, like, it's based off, like, a genie. Kind of like, McGinn is kind of, like, more of a representation of what? Like, humanity creating things in, like, the industrial era. Whereas, like, Diancie is quite literally just based off of the concept of pink diamonds because they're so rare. And then we have Zarude. That's just... Look at this cool monkey! But the change from Genie to Hoopa seems drastic. Like, I don't fully understand it. Like... I'm sure they have, like, ideas or, like, slight concepts and then kind of evolve it into its own little thing, which I respect. But the change, it looks so different, but the gimmick is still there. Like, it knows, like, Hyperspace Fury regardless of what form it's in, I think, right? No, there's Hyperspace Hole and then Hyperspace Fury. Hyperspace Hole, Hoopa knows. Then Hyperspace Fury it knows once it's in its unbound form. From memory. Zeraora is cool too. Zeraora is a cool mythical. The genie from Sonic? Oh god. I mean, that's true. You know what? Maybe Hoopa was based off of the genie from Sonic and the Secret of the Rings. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the real rings were the genies we found along the way. Man, it kind of blows that Chalice is this close to the water. Because there's a lot more spawns coming in. Unless it's spawning up there. But I don't think it... I think it only spawns on sand. So, I think this is it. Alright. There are not many left from the original outbreak. Sorry if that's a little bit loud. I do that so it makes it easier when I go through and edit these together. You were just referring to the rings? No, there's literally a game, Sonic and the Secret of the Rings, which is based around genies. The whole idea is that Sonic gets a freaking what do you call it? He finds a lamp and it has a genie inside of it, and it gives him power or whatever. And then there's the evil genie, Din Djinn or something. And at the very end of the game, he's like, for my last wish is a mountain of handkerchiefs, so you can cry all you want. He really just used the wish to say, cry me a river. Here's a mountain of handkerchiefs is my final wish. Just for you, genie I'm forgetting the name of right now. Yeah, crazy prediction from your end. Also, I gotta say, love the username. Banana bacon? Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Put a bacon in it, put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Is this the last hunt? Fully depends on how long it's gonna take. Like, if I get it within 10 minutes, no, it's not the last hunt. But if I get it in like an hour and a half, then yeah, I would say this is the last hunt. It's around when it takes 45 minutes. That's when it's kind of hard to tell if it's going to be my last hunt or not. Because a hunt could take up to 2 hours, you know? So if I get it really soon, then yeah. If it takes around the usual time, I will probably say this will be my last hunt. But yeah. Yeah. At least with this guy, it should be, at least hopefully a little bit obvious. I'll see what a picnic, how a picnic works, and see if that does well here. God, my chair won't shut up. My chair's feeling extra talkative today. Another question, when Legends EA comes out, will I stream it? Oh man, I really don't know. I might do like a casual let's play of it, maybe. I might stream it, I might not, but one thing for certain, I will be doing shiny content for Legends EA. That's a certainty. But I can't guarantee if I'm gonna stream it. You know? And the reason for that is because I like experiencing Pokemon games for the first time. Like, kind of like with my partner and I. Because they're also planning to get Legends EA. So I'm kind of wanting the story and, like, just the general playthrough of it to be experienced with just me and them to start. But I will definitely be doing content for Legends EA. Like, I'm gonna try and jump the gun a little bit with it and be like, this is a good method to shiny hunt, and like, this is the best way to get this shiny, or that kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna try and do that kind of more content so I can make some long form videos as well. Think kind of like what Austin John Plays does, but of course it's not going to be as efficient or to his level, because my god, that man is fucking on top of that stuff. He is on top of that stuff like crazy. And plus he always gets like the game a little bit early, so he has time to do that kind of content. But I'll definitely want to make like full long form videos for Legends EA, stuff like that. Maybe I might even do a review. Like, maybe when I'm playing alongside my partner, I might just hit record and not even record my voice just to get some footage, and then do a review of Legends EA. Might even do that. Who knows? A good way to describe how I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it by ear. Or do it by vibe. I guess that makes more sense. But once I play through the game properly, like in my own time with my partner, who knows? I might even do like a Nuzlocke, honestly. And I'll try and figure out, like, I'll brainstorm ways to do that, so that way I can like live stream a Nuzlocke of the game or something and have that be my first Nuzlocke stream. Which, honestly, I kind of feel like a Nuzlocke for that game is going to be kind of hard. Because of the way the combat is. I have a feeling it will be. But I'll have to try and figure out how, like, the routes work, and, like, do I just do it, like, the first Pokemon I see, the first Pokemon that spawns in front of me? Like, if I'm running, like, right now, I have to catch that, because it was the first thing that kind of came into my view, or I have to wait and see. Never attempted a Nuzlocke before, but you're thinking of trying one soon. Nuzlocks are really fun, but you do have to really think about what you do. Because every Pokemon is a valuable one. Whether you use it as fodder so you can get a safe switch in for a gym leader, or you get a rare encounter that's actually game breaking. You really got to think about stuff. And very, very important in Nuzlocke, always play around the thought of a crit. Always, always, always play around the crit. That's what I have learnt doing them. Always think. Always play around the crit. If you think you can hit another, like tank one more attack, do not risk it. Because a crit would kill you. That, and always be alert when grinding. You don't want to lose a Pokemon to a random, like, self-destruct Graveler because you didn't calculate right and you didn't one-shot it. Or it has Sturdy, so then you try and fight it anyway and you just die to it. Silly mistakes like that is what a lot of people have lost Pokemon to. And then, of course, there's the ever-famous... That didn't count. And those of you who've played Nuzlocke know what I mean when I say, oh, that didn't count. Because I know a lot of people do it. I know so many people do it. But I mean, hey, a Nuzlocke is your own rules. So it's self-enforced. So really, just do it however you want. Whatever makes you have the most fun, do it. If your idea of a Nuzlocke is absolutely hardcore, only one Pokemon each route, can't use items or EX items or anything like that, you can't switch, then, yeah, man, go for it. What's a good game to Nuzlocke? I think a good game, actually, give me a list of the games that you have. Because I don't want to say, like, oh, you should do this game, and then, like, you don't have it. So give me a list of the games that you do have, and I'll like tell you which one of those. Tried to do one and your EV died, and I was like, no, too bad, so sad. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair, right? I think with Nuzlocke, anytime I like do one myself or had attempted to do one myself, I would find that I cheat too often. So, which is why I like kind of timed myself in to do a Soul Link with my partner. We did a full like randomizer Soul Link for only games you have right now are Violet and Legends. Ooh. See, those games are quite hard to do a Nuzlocke in. I guess you could look up rules. Scarlet and Violet could be fun to do a Nuzlocke in, honestly. I think have a look into doing a Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke. Have a look at rules, see how people do it, then do it that way. Is this the second hunt? Yeah, this is the third hunt. No, yes, this is the second hunt. What am I on about? This is the second hunt of the stream. Also, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. But right now we are hunting for shiny Shellos. This is the second hunt of the stream, as earlier we actually got a shiny Feebas. Ha 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 ha. It didn't really take that long at all. The main thing that's taken us this long is getting the goddamn mass outbreak for the Shellos. That's what took the most amount of time. But we'll have to wait and see if getting the shiny takes longer. I don't know if it's faster to do a picnic or not. It might be. Maybe I should do that. What if I like do this? If I kind of like hug up here. And then I slowly drift on down. Now let a Wingull spawn. I guess this also works. Just kind of go on like the real outskirts of it. And then run through. Did you get the idea for a Pokemon PNG from Pear or just a coincidence? Honestly, I did take a little bit of inspiration from like Pear in the sense of like, oh, I should be a PNG YouTuber. But that's about where that like coincidence ends. No, not where the coincidence ends. I had the idea of being a PNG YouTuber from people like people in Rumble Pack, mostly Royal Pair. But the idea for like a Pokemon specific is I had way longer ago, before I even knew Royal Pair existed, because I was like, oh, because when I first made the channel, it was years and years and years ago, and I was doing Pokemon Unite content, and you could probably look back at my channel and see when I did that kind of stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to be a content creator. And at the time, my gamer tag was just Crow. And I'm like, how do I make that into something more? And then I'm like, okay, bit of workshopping, that Raven Crow. That sounds good to me. All right, now I need some kind of like a mascot or something. I'm like, Crow, I'm doing like Pokemon-based stuff. I could do Murkrow maybe. And then I tried to do one for a little bit of Murkrow. Didn't really work out as well. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can do Honchkrow then. That's just the evolution. I'll give that a go. And it worked. And it just kind of went that way. I remind you of C.com. I don't even know. I've heard of him. I have heard of that man. But I do not know what he does. Or, maybe I do know. Maybe I do know. I think I might know him. He's like blonde, isn't he? He's like blonde, and he does the shorts where he's like quite... Am I crazy? Am I thinking of someone else? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Hold on. C.com. I think I know him. I think I know him. He has like these really energetic shorts. He's in... he's in Rumble Pack. Yes. Lots of funny Nintendo stuff. I think I know who you're talking... I think I've... Because... Yes. Okay, yeah, we know it. I know exactly who you're talking about. Because halfway through his short, he'll be like, which you knew because you're subscribed, right? And then he'll, like, move straight on to something else. No, yes. I've seen that. I've seen him. I remind you of him? Oh, well, that's good. He's a good content creator. So if I remind you of a good content creator, then I'm doing a good job. I think I remember a while... Did he do a stream of Deltarune? Did he do a stream of Deltarune? Because I might have like started... Or like Brothership maybe? Was this outbreak harder to find than the Barboach? Dear God, no. Barboach was by far the worst one. Nothing's even come close to that. Barboach was by far the worst outbreak I had to try and find. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. At the end of my shorts, I'll start doing the thing of like, did you know that only 28 people that watch my stuff are actually subscribed? I should start doing that. I should start doing that. Yeah, I can see it now. Halfway through the short, I'll just burst into, did you guys know that only this many of you subscribed? It would really help me out if you actually did, you know. You have to go to school? Alrighty, well, I hope you have a lovely day at school. Hope you do a lot of learning. I think you said school. I'm maybe talking to a grown man right now, but I hope you have a lovely day regardless. You don't want to see the statistics? You don't want to see that only 4% of you are actually subscribed? That hurt my throat. Oh. Why'd that hurt my throat so much? I actually need some water. Oh, stay hydrated. Ha ha ha. Do what I want. Them be fighting words. I'll put it at the end of a short. I'll do it. It's like, did you guys know? No, I'll just yell at the top of my lungs, subscribe, and put that at the end of a short, and I'll watch as the subscribers skyrocket. Goodness. There's a thing that like in YouTube creators, which is its own little thing when you go into like your YouTube studio. It'll come up with like little, oh, if you want to do this, this is a little thing that will help you. And one of them's like, did you know that people who say, oh, you should subscribe, they actually can see that people more likely subscribe if you say subscribe a lot. So the longer that you say subscribe in a sentence increases the odds that people will subscribe. Did you know? Did you? Like, YouTube Studio says that kind of stuff. That your plan to get to 1 million? Yeah. For April Fools, I will do... you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do for April Fools. Actually, no. There's like no one here. There's no one here. I don't even know how many people are here because I never look at it. Sell out? Am I going to sell out to get to 1 million? Oh, you know I'm not. I would never do such a thing. I would never sell out. No. By the way, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. No, I wouldn't sell out. No. I would take advertisements, surely. You already subscribed, but with how much you said subscribe, you want to subscribe again. See, that's the effect. That's the effect that yelling subscribe has on people. Never. Yeah, never. I'll never sell out. No, like, if, let's say, not the yeah, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I say, gritting my teeth and needing to pay the bills. Ah, jeez Louise. Get out of here, Killer Watcher. Going into my flight path that's unpredictable and rambunctious. Should have known. War Thunder Unlisted would be a little bit better. Yeah, I've noticed War Thunder's kind of like the new Raid Shadow Legends. A lot of people are being like, oh, this video is that? Oh my god, that's a shiny Finizen! I can't wait to have a shiny, I need a hero! Shiny Finizen, that's crazy! Woo! Look at that thing. Look how purple it is. That's crazy. Anyway, time to go sleepy bye-byes. Palafin's the same color, right? Imagine the Pokemon YouTuber getting sponsored by War Thunder. Could you imagine? It's like, yeah, guys, I just got this cool shiny Pokemon. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. Like, that's crazy. My god. Not the right shiny, but it's a shiny. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's purple. I only have one left. I'm not using it on that. I'll use a dive ball. It's still thematic. And crit capture and a 1 and a done, and that is a shiny Finizen. God damn, we got a purple dolphin. Man. Couldn't have been a Shellos? Couldn't have been a Shellos game? You know, the thing that doesn't increase out? Couldn't have been a Shellos? No, go away. I mean, I want you here, but I want you to be shiny. Hard cut from Pokemon to an active Warzone would be peak good to have to commit. Oh, if I ever do a bit like that, I'm hard committing to like a smash cut. I'm a huge fan of smash cut bits. It's like, man, we're having such a lovely time, and then it like smash cuts to people having the absolute worst time. Things like that I find humorous. Yeah, I gotta get a good amount of spawns though, so we'll get it eventually. Simply a matter of when, not if, when. Your power is green. Let me get this right. Fire, ice, water, lightning, green. I haven't even watched Ninjago, but I know that. I probably even didn't say the right elements. Fernando in chat's probably losing his fucking mind. Like, no, you said it incorrectly, no. Is it fire, water, lightning, ice, and then Leo? Is that his name? I didn't even touch it. I think so. Actually, peak movie? There was a movie, there was. Sorta? I was right. See, I know everything about Ninjago. The main four is ice, lightning, earth, and fire. Did I say earth, or did I say like water and ice? Ground, no! Lloyd is energy. Lloyd, what did I say? Leo? That's close enough. Yeah. Naya is water later. Oh, shoot. Get out of here. Yeah, how many Ninjago fans do we have in chat right now? I know I have one huge fan here already. And he absolutely loves Kai. He loves Kai so much. Emoji bro, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, Lloyd's the green ninja. So his power is green. Which green stands for energy. Which is what all elements go through. Kai fans can eat it. No, but you're the biggest Kai fan. Not a massive fan, but it was a childhood. Fair. I remember my main memory of Ninjago was a DS Civilization style game. But with the characters from Ninjago. Which, honestly, I had a lot of fun playing. One of my favorite, definitely legally acquired games when I was a kid on my DS. I'm a fake fan. I don't even know the intro. All I know is like the whip around and spin, ninja, go. I don't know the words leading up to that point. It's like jump back, whip back. I'm butchering it. I know I'm butchering it. but it's something like that. I know the beat, and that's all a drummer needs to know. Bum 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 no no no. Oh yeah, I caught a Finism. God, I think I'm losing brain cells doing this because I completely forgot I did that. I was like, cool, I got this one. Back to Shellos. You must depart now. Goodbye and good luck. Alrighty, well, goodbye and good luck to you, Turbo. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated. See you next stream, hopefully. Well, don't you worry. I will be live this coming Thursday. Maybe doing the same thing. Maybe not. I'll probably be doing the same thing. Unless... I have no idea. You know, I might do a poll. Maybe. To be like, hey, do you guys want to see me do something outside of doing the thing that you see every time in shorts? Maybe. You guys want to watch me play Hollow Knight? I'll do that. Because I'm probably going to stream on Thursday, and then... Silk Song comes out. Have to wait and see what to do there, then. Because I'll still, like, like, the shorts will be coming daily. Don't you worry about that. Shorts daily. That's a fact. The day a short doesn't come out a day, I'm in hospital. Or dead. Or I've given up and I've decided not to tell anyone. But that last one, very unlikely to happen. God. Man, you know what? No, I have a good feeling about the next batch of them. I have a good feeling, guys. I don't know. There's just something telling me that the next Shellos that appears isn't going to be shiny. I don't know. I know. Sounds crazy. See, I knew it. I had a gut feeling that it wasn't going to be. None of them are. Ba-ba-da-ba-bo. Either dead, critically injured, or just didn't feel like it. Yeah, one of those three. More likely the first two. Because the day I don't feel like it is the day where I have to be like, okay, what's changed? What don't I like anymore? And then I try and figure out something new. Because I have not missed a shorts upload in the entirety of the series. I've done it every single day since I've started it. And I plan to keep doing so. And after this hunt here, I'll have a good amount of footage, so I'll be able to do a little, hopefully try and do a bit of a stockpile. But at the very least, I won't have to shiny hunt I won't have to shiny hunt tomorrow, is mostly what I'm saying. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to do something else on Thursday. Drinking some water to stay hydrated. No shiny. There's no shiny here. Do I name the shinies you catch? The only ones that I typically name are the targets for the hunt. So like that Finizen, I don't really name. Like, as you can see, I have a Breloom that I named Tina. Because why not? I just called it Tina. That was even before I started watching Bob's Burgers. So I didn't actually know anything named Tina. I just thought of it. And I caught this Breloom years ago. Like, maybe like 3 years ago I caught this Breloom. That's probably stretching it. No, actually, that sounds about right. No. Maybe 2 years. I don't know. When did Scarlet and Violet come out? 4 years ago? Maybe? 5? Am I crazy? ...2022. Came out in 2022. 3 years? This game's only been out for 3 years? Really? Well, I guess all the lag and the... everything horrible with it when it came on Switch 1 made me feel like it came out several years, like, earlier. You recommend Peach skin? I might call it Peach. You know, actually, Peach is kind of exactly what that color is. It's the same color as a peach. I might call it Peach. That's a good suggestion. If anyone can beat it, I'll consider it. But for the most part, like, I name shinies after you guys, so whoever gives the best suggestion, they win. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like Peach is pretty good. Just a matter of finding it now. Alright, after this hunt, I probably will end the stream. We got a shiny Finizen. That's crazy. Maybe coming up here and then going back down might be good. Because then I can hug this wall so that not many things in the ocean spawn. Yeah, so far you're winning the nickname game. So if anyone else can think of anything better for the shiny shellos. You can name it Beach because it rhymes with peach and you also found it on the beach. Not bad. We could call it Peach Beach. We could fuse the two. We're gonna call it Peach because we found it on the beach and its skin color is peach. Rhyme peach with peach. Best not mess with my speech. I'm relaxing on this beach. I'm about to make a speech. See, if you keep rhyming with the same word, you'll never run out of improvised rap lyrics. Kind of like with Katy Perry. When they... Not Katy Perry. What the fuck am I saying? Taylor Swift. The amount of times they've rhymed car with bar. Which is more than you'd expect. Don't believe me? Look it up. Look up how many times Taylor Swift has rhymed car with bar. And vice versa. The most Aussie thing you've heard all day? What was that? The beach? The thing that I was saying? I can't remember. I say too much sometimes. The rap? Yeah. Oh yeah, mate. God. Yeah, nothing screams Aussie than rhyming the same word with the same word. Oh, get a sanger. Go down to the beach with a beer, bro. Watch the footy. Beach Peach is pretty good. I do like Beach Peach. When I think Australia, a single phrase comes to mind. Your dad does that a lot. I also vote for Beach Peach. Well, Beach Peach seems to be winning. So, might as well go for Beach Peach. But if I had to choose like a single word that like kind of describes, not so much describes, but like a word that I hear most like Australians say, it's a swear word, of course, but it's gotta be fuckwit. Has to be. The amount of times like I hear fuckwit is great. It's become a part of my own vocabulary. That and like mate. People say mate a lot, but not in the pirate way. Like matey. Nah, mate. We don't really say, oh bro. Oh bro, what are you doing, bro? That's an American thing. We say mate. If you say champ, you're wishing to get punched. Yeah, go to Rockhampton. Tell someone, oh, good on you, champ. You're dead. You die. You'll be laid flat in a minute. Oh, that's it. That's it. Cool. Oh, look at the little peach beach. Look at it just slide like a bag of rocks. Shiny shallows. Woo! Ah, look at the little guy. Alrighty, let's do sports ball. Maybe just a people. No, I mean actually, it's kind of like red. It's yellow. The black eyes. It does kind of match. It does actually kind of match the people. Not in the way you like really think, but because if the black was the lines, I think it would be good. But yeah, let's do a repeeple. I think that'll be good. And a crit capture, and a 1, and a done. That is a shiny peach beach. Because it looks like a peach, and we found it on the beach, don't interrupt my speech, I'm having a party on the beach, Rhyme beach with beach, no one will notice. Alrighty, now we just have to nickname it. Man, what should we name it, guys? Oh, let's hope Beach Peach fits. Beach peach. It just fits. We have a little bit more leeway. We have one more letter left, but Beach Peach fits. And your name is going to be Beach Peach, as we found you on the beach. ... And it's a little looking peach. It's what chat wanted, so we're calling it Beach Peach. Stop the timer. But I also stop recording, because that's that hunt. Yeah, so I've been hunting for almost 3 hours now. Bit of a weird spot. But Peach Beachy? We could have called it Peach Beachy, but it's all done. It's done and dusted. The recording is finished. I think that actually might have to be the end of stream. Because, like, I know that shiny hunts, like, they're very finicky. It can either take 47 minutes, or it can take 3 whole hours. Like, and I definitely do not have time to do, like, something that's over, I'd say, an hour. And we can't bank on the fact that I'm getting lucky, you know? But that is where I'm going to have to end stream. But I remember, Turbo, are you still here, buddy? Because I remember you wanted me to spin the wheel just for you, and that I can do. So, to end the stream, we are going to spin that wheel one more time, not for my sake, but for someone in chat who wants an idea of something to hunt. I'm hoping they're still here. Did they leave? I think... Oh, wait, no, he might have left. He left. That's okay. That's all right. Well, that might be the end, unless anyone else wants me to spin the wheel for them. Get some on-stream luck for a shiny hunt that they're wanting to do, but don't know what to hunt. In the meantime, I will actually put these guys away in boxes. Bam. Yeah, we got Peach Beach and Jelly Bean in a Master Ball. Hell yeah. Spin for fun? We can spin for fun. Alright. Alright. Well, I mean, Charlotte said yeah, so Charlotte, this wheel spin, this is for you. I won't record it because I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna do this, but this is for you, Charlotte. As round and round the wheel it goes, where it stops, nobody knows. For your sake, let's hope it's not a Masuda method hunt, as you have to hunt a young goose. you have to go and catch a shiny Donald Trump in his youth. That is your target. That is, you have to go get Donald Trump. You have to go get him in his youth. I don't make the rules, but the wheel certainly does. That is all the time that I have for today's stream. Thank you all so much for sticking it out for as long as you did. It's only we're reaching pretty much 3 hours. But thank you to Charlotte, banana bacon emoji, bro. Thank you, all of you. Everyone else who was here as well. That's either a little bit shy or was here a bit earlier. But thank you all so much. I will see all of you in this upcoming stream. If you're curious to know when I stream next, on my YouTube banner, I have the exact time and time zone and day that I stream. So right now, Tuesday, 2 p.m. I also stream Thursday, 2 p.m. But if you want to see it for your own eyes on the YouTube banner, that's all the time that I have for. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you next stream. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated. Alrighty, see all you guys later.